Alright, hello Station 2 and welcome to an introduction to charts and graphs. There are many different types of graphs. Some of them include bar graphs and line graphs, just to name a few, but the one that you're going to be working on analyzing is called a pie chart or a pie graph. Here are some tips to help you analyze this pie graph and to do your best on your research today. So what we have here is America's Favorite Pies pie chart. So this is exactly the first thing you want to do when you're looking at a pie graph. You want to look at the title. The title is going to tell you the purpose of the pie chart or pie graph. The second thing you want to do when you're looking at a pie chart is to look at the key or to look at the different colors within the pie graph. So each of these colors is going to represent a different pie, while in your case each color is going to represent a different religion. So what you need to understand about pie graphs is pie graphs are all about percentages. So this pie right here, this whole circle, is equal to the percentage of 100%. So the whole pie is 100%. And each piece of that pie represents a certain percentage. So let's look at apple pie. So apple pie is this nice blue color right here. So apple pie, one of the favorite pies in America because it is the biggest section of the pie chart. So it looks like a little bit over a quarter of Americans enjoy apple pie as their favorite pie. Now, the rest of these you can tell are a little smaller piece of the pie. So these are, you can tell, a little less of the favorites of the pie. So when you're looking at religions, you're going to be looking at the most popular religions, but you're going to be also looking at religions that aren't as possible, that take up a smaller percentage or smaller space of the pie. The bigger, again, just to reiterate, the bigger the chunk, the bigger the percentage. Now here are some extra tips to help you with your questions. If we look here at blueberry pie, not a lot of people dig blueberry pie, but what could happen is if a lot of people start trying blueberry pie and they start realizing they like blueberry pie, this brownish color is going to start to grow. But what's going to happen to the other colors like apple pie or chocolate cream pie is those sections of the graph are going to start to shrink a little bit because blueberry pie is now taking up a larger percentage of the pie. So it's all about ratios, all about taking up the percentage of the pie. Now, when you're looking at your questions, some of your questions might ask you to compare and contrast. You're going to realize that you have two charts to look at. So when you compare and contrast, you're going to try to figure out the similarities and the differences between those two charts. There also is going to be questions that ask you to draw conclusions. So when you draw conclusions, you're really going to have to think. You're going to think about, what is this chart trying to say about what I'm researching? So what can I conclude about America's favorite pies based on this chart? Well, I can conclude apple is the favorite pie within America, but that pumpkin is a close runner-up to that, okay? So when you're making conclusions, you're figuring out, oh, what does my research from this pie chart say about pies? But in your case, what does your pie charts, your two pie charts, say about diversity within religions? Alright, my friends, that's it for your intro to pie charts. I hope you enjoyed America's Favorite Pies pie chart. If you have any other questions, please ask your group mates, as they should be able to help you because as we talked about, different perspectives bring out different strengths, and those strengths can help you to succeed in this task. If you have any other specific questions and your group members can't necessarily help you, please feel free to visit me at Station 5 for help. Good luck, guys.